and its relationship. So I believe it's going to be kind of interesting to get to know your families a little bit better, So, well, let me introduce myself properly. I am Solomon, as I said. I am 27 years old. I live in São Paulo, and I've been a host here on TNT since March of last year. And for those of you on YouTube who does not know how TNT works, I'm going to explain a little bit, all right? So basically, TNT is a conversation platform for beginners, intermediate, and advanced English speakers. This is not a class, this is just a place where you can practice your English in a real environment. And how does it work? I bring a topic and we have a few questions related to this topic. And we are going to discuss about it. We are going to share our opinions, our views, our experience. Our philosophy here on TNT is talk as much as you can, okay? Be respectful and speak up. As you can see, we are live on YouTube. And if you want to have access to classes or even more meetings like this, you just need to go to talkandtalk.com.br. All right, but I think I've spoken too much, so I'd like to get to know you guys. So Nayara, please tell me, where are you from? How did you get here? And one curiosity about yourself. Go ahead.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nayara. I am 30 years old. I was born in Santos, São Paulo, but I live here in Joinville, Santa Catarina. I live here since I was 3 years, so it's a long time. Yeah, I am a financial analyst, but I'm not working now, just to take this time to study English and improve my pronunciation and my speak. I'm married. I don't have children, but I have 2 dogs, and my dogs are my children. Yeah, it's about something about me. I like to sing, I like to dance, I like to listen to music every day because, I don't know, make me feel happy and excited to do the things. I don't know, I think it's that.
Okay, and how did you get here? Someone send you the link? Did you find it on social media? I don't know.
I don't know. I really don't make idea how I found the Talk and Talk because I'm learning English since the January, and I'm searching for everything in English, And when you search a lot of things on Google, or you just say, I want to learn English, so appears many things and teachers and the Instagram and TikTok and these things. And I really don't know how I found the Talk and Talk, but I know that I see it on Instagram and I like it. So I will try start a conversation with people that I don't know. It's weird for me, but it's worth it. So yeah.
Okay, nice. So I hope you enjoyed the conversation tonight. And let's go talk with my friend Marcio. Go ahead, man. Say, where are you from? How did you get here? And one curiosity about yourself.
So, good evening, everyone. My name is Marcio Nunes. I live from my city, Cali de Linhares, in the state of Espírito Santo. I'm 44 years old. I'm married. I live with my wife and my son. I have a little dog, Bento. I'm a student in administration. I work quality control in the industry. Here, I intend to improve my speaking a little. I participate in every day during since last year, December. Now I participate every day at 9 p.m. one meeting in the Talk. Another curious about me, during my heavy lunch, I like to watch the videos YouTube channel about travel and the food. Another moment, I like to watch videos about World Cup. Some moments I like to watch the content in the YouTube channel.
Okay, this is really nice, really nice. Interesting because we have people from different places here. So Marcio from Espírito Santo, Nayara from Santa Catarina, and I'm talking here from São Paulo. It's going to be nice, you know. I don't know if we are in Brazil, so I don't know if our families differ so much, you know, but I believe that everybody has its particularities. So I think it's going to be interesting. All right. So let's go straight to the first question. I'll start with you, Nayara. Did you receive the question, guys? Yes. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Marshall. Nayara, what is family for you? Like, is my dog part of my family? Is my cousin part of my family? What's family, actually? Go ahead.
I need my therapist here with me to talk about.
Too difficult, I know.
Now my family is my husband and my two dogs. Really, my dogs is part of my family. But yeah, I have a mom, I have a dad. I have one brother and one sister. I don't have a good relationship with my sister. I don't talk to her anymore. I don't know why exactly, but yeah, it's difficult. But when I leave my mother house, I start to take take a good relationship with my mom, because we talk every day for the message or WhatsApp and for audios, or just make a call, and it's better. But I don't know, talk about family, it's really difficult to me, because when I was a little kid, I suffer with many things in the relationship that my parents has. Like today, my parents are separate. Yeah. But my dad lived with my mom a long time in the same house, and they was separate. And you know that I remember the fights and this thing, so it's not good. But yeah, I think family, it's important now for me, because my husband support me to many things, you know. And like now I'm stopped to work in January, and I'm just stay home studying English, because it's a goal for me, you know, and yes, improve my pronunciation and etc. But yeah, my husband, it's everything for me now, because he is working a lot, you know. He's working for him and for me to, I don't know how I can say this, to support the house and each other. So yeah, I love my family. I don't know how I can say this, but I love my mom, my dad, and my brothers, but I really love my husband and my two dogs. It's, I don't know, it's different. I think is different situations. I think it's different times too, you know.
Yes. Just one very important thing you forgot to mention. What's the name of the dogs?
Of course. Oh my God.
Go ahead.
It's two little beautiful girls, Sol y Atena.
Sol y Atena, really nice, really nice. No, but you said something that I think it's really interesting, you know. It depends of the time, because when we are child, our family, it's like our mother, our father, and that's it. Maybe a brother, maybe a sister. But when we grow old, like our family kind of becomes different. Maybe it's our husband, it's someone we live with. So it's kind of different. Really interesting to see this. And let's hear from you, Marcio. What is family for you, man? Tell me.
So and this topic for me, the, the 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 big importance because I see in another opportunity here. I lived during 7 years another state. I live in the Paraná state during 7 years. When I lived there, I had one opportunity visit my parents, my family here in my state, Espírito Santo. There I lived with my wife and my son, my daughter, during a period. After my daughter returned, I live with my wife and my son. This moment, my life, because important because when I stay far away my family here, I have I forgot the name, saudade, the moments I live here, and the another things. But I said I visit here one opportunity, but uh, uh, when it started the pandemic period, for me, complicated moment because I live there with my wife and my son, my family, mother, brothers, mother-in-law, and the brothers-in-law live here in the Espírito Santo. And there, we have afraid about diet, the
COVID.
member our family here. We live there far away here. This moment, I would like to say about the I feeling the big importance the stay near to my family. Today, every Sunday, I visit my mother. I live with my mother-in-law. Here exists discourse and a fight, entre another things, naturally, the family. But for me, this is a party because the big family. Today, for me, is very, very interesting. I stay here near my family because this moment I have the different experience. Nowadays, for me, the family is everything for me.
Whoa, man, really nice, really nice. I just would like to say that sometimes we just miss things when we don't have them, you know. Let's take, for example, we live very close to our parents and etc. And we like don't talk to them so much. Like Nayara said, she moved and then she started talking more with her mother through WhatsApp, through a message and etc. So it's kind of interesting because when we have like the person close to us, it's like, oh, it's here. But when we don't have it, we become closer. We try to talk more, to get more personal, you know. So it's interesting to see this kind of thing. For me, for example, when I was a child, I didn't like the parties at my family because there was a lot of people, a lot of screaming, a lot things, you know. And when I grew up, I was like, no, I miss those things, you know. Like I miss like being in the middle of the party, all the family together, and people talking louder, people dancing, and etc. So it's kind of different to see these kind of things. But let's go to question number 2, and I'm going to start with you, Marcio. You said you have a daughter and a son. So are you attentive to your family? Like, do you give attention to them?
Yeah, in my case, I looking for waste my time with my family, but I have another activities. I have my work, my study, and another things. But always I stay with my family. Today I have a granddaughter. A granddaughter
Nice.
for me is the best moment in my life. Today stay here in my house. For me, a different experience. I have my granddaughter. My granddaughter have 4 months, 4 months,
Months,
but
really young, really,
4 months.
really.
The different experience I live there. This happening they only more my family because nowadays everything I forgot the name in torno the my granddaughter is for
Around.
me the great moment in my family.
Okay, really nice, man. And what about you, Nayara? You said you live with your husband, with your dogs. You also have a strong relationship with your mother right now. So, are you attentive to them? What do you do?
Yeah, I just like to say, because Marcio said that I don't know how I can say saudade, but there is no word
Yes,
in
there's no
English
word
to
in
say
English.
saudade. And it's interesting because you miss something, you miss something of the person. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
Sentir falta e sentir saudade. It's different. Yes, it's just that. Um, attentive. Attentive. It's a new word for me, because I understand that attentive is atento, but I understand that is something like the give attention
Giving
for the
attention,
person.
yes.
Uh, yeah, I walk with my dogs every day, and I do everything for them, and for my husband the same thing. I like to talk a lot. I like to communicate with my husband, like, how was your day today? How was your job? You know, and I really really like to talk. I think uh, every every woman like to talk, but this is a problem for men, because men normally don't like to talk with your wife, and I'm just say talking to myself, and my husband just okay, that's good, it's just, this is the conversation. They just agreed with me, it's okay. But yeah, I try to travel. So when I want to travel, I always uh give take to me and give with I go with my dogs. I never leave my dogs in my house, or um, take to some other people to care to my dogs. I don't do this. I always leave my dogs with me in the travel, whatever it is. I go to São Paulo or Minas or whatever. I always put my dogs in the car and let's go family.
It's all in
And
Athena. Really nice.
yeah, it's I don't know, I love the family that I have now, the family that I choose, because I choose these persons to be here with me, because when we
Are born.
uh when I born, I don't choose. I have my mom, my dad, and that's it. I have my brother, I that. But when you have a husband, a wife, children, uh you can choose, and yeah. Maybe if you have children, maybe you don't choose. But I don't want to have a children, and my husband don't want to. But I want to adopt it.
Adopt. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it will be nice. Maybe not now, but maybe I will wait for for years, I think 4 or 5 years. But yeah, I try give my best to my family every day, and I do this the take my best for me first, because when I start to care about myself, do the things for me first, I discovered that I realized that I can't give my best to my husband because I take care of me first. Now I am study. I'm go to the gym. I do exercise every day, or at least I try to exercise every day, and this changed my mind, because I can feel more relaxed, and I can do the things in my house, like clean my house, keep everything organized, and this it's better for me, but it's better to my husband and my dogs too. I feel better. I feel like I can do the best for you, for the other people, for my mom, for my dad, when I do the best for me first. It's incredible. It's a simple thing that, but the people don't do this. Just, I'm working a lot, I don't give attention to my family because I don't have time, I need to work, 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 work. And what I don't know, I think we don't I don't know how I can say this, but this doesn't work in the long time, because we need take this time to have a conversation with your husband, with your children, because it's really necessary. And I see how the communication is necessary now that I'm adulted, but because when I was a little kid, I don't have this communication with my mom and my dad, and now I see how this is important.
Okay, really nice, really nice. I just would like to ask Marcio again. Do you agree with her, Marcio, when she said that men don't speak too much, like they just listen to the girls? Do you agree with her, Marcio? What do you think?
Yeah, I agree
Yes. Why that? Tell me.
with Nayara because I have this experience to live far away. Eh, I I can conversation and another things with my family the another way. I agree. This moment is different for she, but for me, I have this experience. Nowadays, for me, more easy because I can visit my family uh, ev- every day and another things.
Okay, nice, nice. So interesting, really interesting. And let's go straight to question number 3, because we said how is our family if we pay attention to them. And but what about telling things? Like, do you tell your family that you love them? Like, would you tell your kids, "I love you"? Would you tell your husband, "I love you"? Let's go with you, Nayara. Do you do it? It's different. It's kind of just normal. I don't know. Go ahead.
Oh my God, this is really interesting.
This is
Um,
personal. I know.
yeah. Oh my God, I have this conversation with my therapist, not here in Talk and Talk. Okay, but I will try. Um, the word love, like, I love you, it's hard for me because my mom never say that to me.
Yes.
Never. And I grow up without this word in my mind. So I have this difficult when I'm start, I forget the name. When I start the relationship with my husband, we are just date,
Teenagers.
just namorando,
Yes.
the beginning of the relationship. And this they today he do this, like, I love you, and every day he say to me, I love you, but I don't know what to do with this word. I don't know. It's because I don't take this word for me. and I never received this word, so it's stranger for me. Many things it's weird. It's a weird feeling because they love to hug me,
Yes.
touch. They like too much to touch me, and I don't like that. I don't like these things, because I don't receive these things, and it's difficult to people understand this, because the most of people think, oh, this Nayara, it's angry, or it's pig. I think it's pig.
Yes.
And she don't like me because she don't say I love you to me, or she don't give me hugs. She don't give me kisses. It's not that. It's because I don't usually do these things. I usually don't say I love you to other people, and this is really difficult. But yeah, I think it's not just the sentence I love you. I think is the communication. You need to communicate what you are feeling, because when I was young, I had this difficult, I never said what I was feeling, I just don't say, because my mom never asked to me, how you're feeling today, and take care about this thing, to take care to me, like, and do you all right, all these things, my mom did things like do the dishes, or clean my clothes, or clean the house. And this was the way that she shows your love,
Yes.
the way, but uh, I hear too much this sentence that each person has a way to show your love. This
Yes.
person show your love, uh, do the things in the house, like clean the house, or, well, I don't know, do the things by gifts, they buy gifts, so they show your love. But yeah, this is good, but I think the most important is the communication. You need to say, because if you don't say what you are feeling, I don't will know, and this is really, really important, because I'm learned this just now. I am 30 years old, and I'm just learned this. I need to say that what I'm feeling today, because sometimes I think women have this comportment. I think I can say comportment. Like, I get home, and I don't want to talk with my husband. I just stay here and look at you, and with this face, I
Yes.
and I don't talk nothing. It's not correct. I need to say, today I'm not feeling good because that and this, and yeah, I think we need to say, if you love someone, you need to say I love you. If you don't love, you need to say I don't like you. I think it's important to show how you are feeling.
Okay, really, really, really interesting to hear this, because two different things. Let's say, for example, you said you didn't hear a lot these words when you were a child, and right now you are a grown-up woman, and you still like have impacts of these things that you didn't hear at your childhood. So it's kind of interesting to see this. And other things is that I heard somewhere, I don't know, that actions speak louder than words. So sometimes the person will not tell you that she loves you, but she's going to give you presents. She's going to, I don't know, clean something for you or do something with you. So it's kind of different. I believe it differs from person to person, Nayara. But really nice. I really appreciated your answer. And let's go with you, Marcio. What do you think, man?
So About Nayara said, I believe your mother to show your love and another thing is another action because no said for you, but a long time you receive the another expression about love. I talk this because I had the same experience about my mother. I live with her during long years. I don't remember she said with me about I love you, but I she work a lot and another things and another action for I get to grow and I create my our family. Né? Nowadays, I have my family. I see my wife, my son, my daughter, my granddaughter. I like to say express I love you because it is important for them. For me, I don't receive the my mother, but I looking to change the history with my daughter, my son, my wife. But I say the big love is the mother's love, is the best important.
Okay, really nice. Well, in my case, it was a little bit different, because during my childhood, my mother didn't say to me like "I love you" and things like that either. But nowadays, as I am a grown-up man and we live far away from each other, she sends me messages saying, "Oh, I love you. How's your day going?" Things like that. So I don't know, maybe the distance make the relationship change a little bit between me and her. So it's kind of interesting to see these things happening. But now let's talk about our personality and our characteristics. Let's go with question number 4. Who are you more like in your family? Let's take, for example, I am really tall, man. I am a really tall, like 190 meters. And I am like my father. He's also a very tall man. But in personality, everybody says that I resemble my mother. The way of talking, the way of behaving around others. What about you guys? Do you look like your father, your mother? I don't know, your uncle. Let's go with you, Nayara, please.
I look like my mom. Absolutely. The hair, the
Totally.
way, everything. I am my mom. No, it's if I show you a picture of my mom, you say, "Oh, it's not possible. It's the same person." It's weird the same.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't look like my dad. It's different. Maybe my nose, maybe. Yeah, but I think just that. My brother is different to me too. My sister, yeah, I think I look like just with my mom. It's everything. uh when I go to the, I don't know, maybe a store, the shopping mall, or every place that I go, and that people know my mom, and they say, "Oh, your mom, you look like your mom," and you're the same person. Or maybe they say that she are my sister, because and my mom, it's a old woman, it's,
Yes.
oh my god, I don't like this, but it's okay. But yeah, my mom is
Nice.
totally me. It's me.
And
I
what
don't have.
about personality, Nayara? Do you look like your mother, your father, or totally different? You don't look like at all.
Now it's different. mm,
Yes.
a little different, but it's this maybe in the a little there is a little points, and the that I appear like my that I look like my mom. My mom have a difficult to choose the things,
Yes.
and when we need to, for example, buy a gift, so I stay in the store, and I stay, I don't know how what buy for my husband, what, I am indecision. I think I can say
Indecisive,
indecision.
I think.
Indecisive.
Yes.
I am a indecisive person, and my mom is the same. It's absolutely the same, because I feel nervous with this, because when we both in the store, and we don't know what we want to buy, and we both stay in the store like, I don't know if I will buy it. It's not good. It's the two persons that is the same, so it's difficult staying in the same place that my mom, it's difficult.
Yeah, yeah, interesting, really interesting, because you are like her, like in physically and in some personality characteristics too.
Yeah.
And what about you, Marcio? Do you like your father? Do you look like your mother? Tell me.
So, in my case, uh, when uh, I was 6 years, my mother separated my father.
Yeah.
So I don't have characteristics about my father, the personality, but the physical characteristic, my mother's talk to me about I I forgot to parecer with with my father, the physical and the personality. I I necessary create my our personality during the time. I have one part of my mother because I live with her a long time, but I create my own personality because nowadays I'm a little different than my brothers because I'm a patient person and another thing is I like to talk a lot with my mother, my brothers, my sister. Another characteristic is for me, I see the difference and my family. Eh, this for me nowadays I looking for learn about my son because I don't this experience with my father, but this moment I need to learn my son about several things. So for me, I'm learning too with him because uh, we uh, create the uh, new family and different characteristic and personality. But for me, this moment, I love, I live this experience.
Okay, nice, nice. And talking about experiences, let's go straight to question number 5, the second part, all right? What are the best family you have enjoyed with your family? Let's go with you, Marcio. You said you have a granddaughter right now, 4 months, years old. Tell me, what are the best moments you have enjoyed with your family?
So I have the great the big moments with my family because when they born my son, now they born my granddaughter, my when they born my daughter, uh, the this is a special moment and another moment because he my family we like to real to reunion in the the mother's house about the barbecue and the dinner, and the another thing is the uh, the coffee afternoon, several moments special for me, because I said another question. I had the experience. I live far away, my family. In this moment, I want to be together and participate everything uh, about the moments with my family, about the side my mother and my mother-in-law, because I live with my wife during 20 years. 20 years. My 20 years. My brothers-in-law today, I consider my brothers, because a long time I live the people. For me, I like to enjoy this moment. I live here near my family.
Okay, nice. Yes, a lot of moments. Really, really good to see that. And what about you, Nayara? What are the best moments you have enjoyed with your family? I don't know, how long are you together, living in Santa Catarina with your two dogs, with your husband? Tell me.
Yeah, I live here in Joinville since I was three
3 years old.
years
Yeah.
old. So it's a long time. I can say that I am a Joinvilense. I'm not a Santista anymore, but it's okay. I like to Joinville. Um, but yeah, about my parents and my brothers, I remember some moments, some special moments like trips, lunch, and but nothing really special I can remember. But yeah, but with my husband and my dogs, I have many special moments. And yeah, we traveled the end of the last year to Praia Grande, and we stayed in a beautiful, I don't know how I can say, it's a beautiful house. I don't know how I can say pousada or something like that. So hotel. It's a
I
beautiful
hope.
hotel.
Yes, maybe.
And there is a lot natural, naturals. No, it's nature.
Nature,
Nature,
yes.
nature, nature, and rivers and these things, and my dogs run in the grama, the grama. I don't know how to say grama. And was really nice. I love spend my time with my dogs and my husband. I love this moment that we like to go to the nature. So I like too much the animals. So I like to see the birds and the fishes and these things, and we travel at least 4 or 5 times on year, because I think we need this time. It's really important. I try, actually. It's always that we have do a travel, that we want to do a travel. Always it's me that choose the place and do
Yes.
the things. I make the reservation, the hotel, and this kind of things. But yeah, I love it. I like it. Spend the time with my family. It's with my new family, because I live with my I have a relationship with my husband for 11 years. I
11
with my husband.
years.
Yes, it's a long time. We don't live together 11 years, but we are together in 11 years.
Yes.
We just start to live in together 3 years ago, I think. And it's amazing. I love my husband.
Really
She
nice.
he was, I think he will see this video, so
Okay, really good, really good. So let's go to question number 7. All right. This one is about future, you know, and I'm going to ask especially for you, Nayara, because you said you are taking a time off working and studying a little bit of English and doing your things, and you are getting like a lot of support. So what do you want to do or to be in the future? And does your family encourage you to follow your dreams? Tell me. Let's go with you, Nayara.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's difficult. I will say about the now, you know, what I'm
Yes.
doing now and what I want now, because tomorrow maybe or probably I will want another thing, you know, because I am
Okay.
this person. I change mind and everything. Well, it's okay. Uh Now I'm studying a lot, and of course my husband give me all the support that I need, and I don't have nothing to complain, you know. And yeah, but um my mom is different, and my dad is really really difficult to talk in, because he is a man that has, oh my God, how years, I want to say
70.
70 years old.
Yes.
So he is a old man. So you know it's difficult. It's difficult to talk to my dad. You know it, because we need to have passion. You know, and but okay, but my dad always say to me that I need to study, you know.
Yes.
Oh, you need to study, you don't have to, um you don't need boyfriend, you don't need kisses on other boys, you know. My dad always say to me, you just need to study. And he always incentivated me to improve my study, whatever I want. He just said, you need to study. And when I was young, when I was in the high school, my dad get a color scholarship,
A
uh,
scholarship.
a scholarship for
Yes.
me, you know. And I could and I could study it in a private school, you know. I have a good education because my dad gave this to me, you know.
Yes.
And yeah, yeah, in I don't know, in some kind of point they he I forget the word, but yeah,
Support, encourages, I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. They give me this support, you know. But yeah, I think now I think that when we want something, like I want to be fluent in English, and I want this because I have a difficult with grammar, you know, use the
Yeah.
words in the past and the future and the present. And but I'm doing this for me, you know. um Mesmo que my dad or my husband say to me, oh, you don't need this, you don't have to do this, I will do, you know, because I think this is the point. Because many people don't have persons around that give this support, like, oh, go ahead, you get it, or incentivate to you, you know, to you get your dreams. Maybe you don't have anyone to give this word to you, you know. It's incentivate you to keep motivated. But I'm doing this to me because sometimes I don't want to wake up and study English and do the things, you know.
Yes.
But I think to myself, I think I need to do to myself, because if I don't do to me, it doesn't matter if you say, oh, you get it, go study and do the things. But if I don't want to do, nothing's happened, you know. And
Yes.
yeah, I'm doing this just for me, and because now I put me in first place. I put myself. I do my skincare every day to that's kidding. And yeah, but this is important, you know, to take care of yourself. And yeah.
Okay, nice. Really, really interesting. And let's go with you, Marcio. What do you want to do in the future? Does your family encourage you to follow this dream? Tell me.
So I intend developing more about the English and my work because in the future I intend to earn more money because I like to travel with my family. To travel is necessary my more money because several things nowadays expensive. I intend to travel more here in Brazil, another state. I would like to know the another region. I forgot the name in English, Nordeste, in the future.
Yeah.
For this, I need to earn my more this moment. Uh, uh, I intend in the future use my my English and another thing is for I get more money. My family encourage me a lot because participating in this process nowadays I have big support for I get to work and study. And another thing is my family understand I need to spend my time in front of my my laptop during the long hours. Weekends is the complicated moment, but is necessary because I create another things. For me, I feel better because I know this process is a long time. For example, about English, this process for me started ago 5 years, but I continue because I know about active my goals. And the another thing is I this moment I say I'm a student administration. Finally the next year, 2024. I'm waiting the bad things of my life because my dream to travel here in Brazil in the opportunity another overseas. But my main goes here in Brazil.
Okay, really nice, man. Really nice. Oh, it's really nice to hear people coming here and saying this thing, you know, because sometimes we are here just, oh, I'm going to talk in English. But it's not just talking in English, you know, it's like sharing ideas, sharing experiences, sharing different point of views. And I really appreciate that, guys. And unfortunately, we are getting to the end of the meeting. But personally, I think it was a really nice meeting, you know. But I'd like to hear your opinion. So I sent here on the chat a link to our survey, okay? After the meeting, if you can, go to the survey and share your opinion, share what you thought, give suggestions, critics, and I don't know, advices, other experiences you want to share, okay? Please do it if you can. And I don't know, I'd like to hear from you guys. Marcio, Nayara, how was the meeting for you tonight? Did you like the topic? Go ahead, it's free for anyone right now. Just go ahead.
So for me, the great meeting this night, Nayara, nice to meet you. I don't remember participate with you in another meeting because I'm here every day. I participate several people. About Solon, I always participate in the Thursday with you. The topic for me, the great topic because to say about my family for me is important. I love it. because my family is a big importance for me. I like to talk about this topic.
Okay, really nice, Marcio. What about you, Nayara? Would you like to say something?
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, your name is Solon.
Yes, Solon. It's
Solon.
different, I know.
Yeah, it's different. It's different. And yes, Solon and Marcio, you will not forget me anymore because I'm a little crazy, you know. I try be like this because I feel more comfortable to talk, you know, because I'm a little shy. If you know
Yes.
me talking Portuguese, you say, oh, it's not the same person, you know, because I'm really shy. But yeah, this conversation was amazing. I really like it. It's a pleasure to be here tonight, and yeah, it's what's amazing, guys. Thank you so much.
Okay, that's it, folks. So if you want to have access to more conversations like this or even classes, remember you just need to go to talkandtalk.com.br and please answer the question, I forgot the word, the survey. Okay, it's really important to improve our conversations or to give ideas about new topics or critics or anything you want at all. And thank you very much. I really appreciated this meeting too, and I hope to see you all again. All right. See you guys. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye. Good night.